Good afternoon, dear colleagues. We begin our working day, and I invite the spokesperson of administration of the President, Colonel Motuzyanyk. Good afternoon, dear colleagues. During the day, illegal military formations they continue to accumulate military equipment and near Donetsk and Stanitsa Luhanska. Also, illegal military formations they violate, they abuse Minsk agreements, and they use weapons that must be pulled away according to Minsk agreements. Bandits. They committed 16 shellings. They used 122 mortars, and also they used 122 artillery, artillery. Our military men responded to all the provocations of militants in Donetsk. The hottest point is Pisky. And there were 10 shells upon Ukrainian positions, and at the same time, the activity of militants reduced near Horlivka. In Luhansk region, Russian mercenaries they abused ceasefire near Shastia, Stanitsa Luhanska, Krymska, and Zolote. Near Mariupol, again, the epicenter of battles is in Shirokino. There were 17 incidents of abusing ceasefire by illegal military formations. Also, militants shelled upon Pishchevik, Myrna, and Chermalik. During the last day, because of combats, we didn't lose any Ukrainian military men, but 5 were wounded. Militants continue to use actively drones for reconnaissance in Donetsk and Luhansk regions. Ukrainian border guards noticed 5 drones of the enemy. Russian militants they bring poverty and destroyment. Humanitarian situation in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions that are under temporary control of illegal military formations is difficult. Financial support to residents is on a very low level. There is the delay of all social payments for 4 months. Near the Victory Day, on the eve of Victory Day, they paid for February, and they paid with food, the salary, and for the work done for the benefit, like digging, repairing equipment, and also there is a problem with food. Pension is paid out in Russian rubles and 1-to-1. On temporary occupied territories, very often they have shutouts, electricity blackouts, and water cutouts. On liberated territories, Ukrainian government runs repairing works. We repaired phone lines, and now residents of 9 cities in Luhansk and Donetsk regions that will be able to use telecommunication services. Ukrainian engineers are working all the time during the last day. Pyrotechnical units of emergency agency they found 35 explosive devices that was threatening the life of people. Ukrainian counterintelligence destroys the Russian infiltrators. Security service of Ukraine arrested 2 militants in Kharkiv region. They were fighting on the side of DNR. One of them was a driver tank, and as a part of Velike Vійсько Donskoye. The other one was a leader of gangs called the 1st Slavic Brigade. Also in Kharkiv, they stopped the activity of someone who financed militants from Leah Elena. He bought SIM cards for mobiles and also cards to fill their accounts, and then he gave them to militants. Also, illegally, he made documents to receive social protection, and then militants could get social payments from ATMs. And so the police stopped the scheme. Now they have less of opportunity to get money for their crimes. At the same time, our law enforcers they continue to find hidden arsenals in ATO area. In Krasnoarmeysk, police found a secret place with ammunition. with 6 grenades, 38 grenades, and 12,000 different cartridges, electric detonators, and kits. And Ukrainian militarymen train all the time mechanized brigade in Artemivsk together with units of police, SBU, and border guards. They hold trainings on cooperation during how to respond to attacks. The program includes exercises how to destroy ammunition, how to build fortifications in Artemivsk, also patrolling, and many other activities. Also, they trained elements of blocking and disarmament of the enemy when it gets into the city, and the disarmament of the enemy in case they capture one of the state institutions. Militarymen who the first time in such training they were together with experienced soldiers. Ukraine Army receives new forces on the Victory Day. Victory over nationalism. About 50 National Guards, they took the oath in Kharkiv Brigade and Sumy Battalion. Young soldiers, units, veterans, families spoke to these young soldiers. Well, the leaders condemn criminal activity of Russian mercenaries in the east of Ukraine. Chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel, during the visit to Moscow, told that militants in Donbass, they violate Minsk agreements. And that's why in the east of Ukraine there could not be peace. And pro-Russian groups don't allow Ukrainians humanitarian assistance, and they didn't withdrew all heavy weapons, and they are not in a hurry to swap prisoners. OSCE has a clear picture of what's happening in Donbass, as she told, and there are a lot of questions to militants. The World Chancellor, she mentioned that relations between Germany and Russia, they suffered because of criminal annexation of Crimea and military conflict in the east of Ukraine. This is all information. If there is any question, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Colonel, is there any question? No questions. Thank you very much. The briefing is over. The working day is also over. Thank you very much. See you.